Halloween and all things spooky. We've gathered a collection of very real and very scary ghost stories for your consideration. Whether you believe or not, the people who reported these experiences are certain that when it comes to paranormal activity, they've experienced something they simply can't explain. Whether you think ghosts are real or not is totally up to you. However, by the time you're done reading these creepy experiences, you just might believe. The unexpected passenger in the 1990s, Julie, a resident of Portland, Oregon, was driving out the city to meet with friends when she found herself in traffic. The 18-year-old soon discovered that the cause of the slowdown was due to a dreadful car crash, and to her horror, as she passed the scene, she realized that someone had died. A moment later, there was a woman sitting in my passenger seat. Julie says on Monsters Among Us. Though she admits it sounds crazy, Julie reports seeing a woman dressed in work clothes seated next to her, and despite being in complete shock, the woman in the passenger seat was even more freaked out. She looked like somebody who just suddenly ended up in somebody else's car. Julie says of the incident, panicked, the woman demanded to know how she got there and who Julie was. It was then that Julie noticed the woman had an unearthly quality about her, and realized that whoever she passed on the side of the road was somehow in the car with her. "Ma'am, you need to calm down. My name is Julie and I'm here to help," she says she told the stranger. Julie later went on to explain to the woman that she'd been in a car accident and somehow ended up in her passenger seat. The woman was stricken. At that exact minute, they passed a clearing in the trees. With some encouragement from Julie, the woman peacefully looked toward the sun, then disappeared. In completely disbelief, Julie pulled over and convinced herself she'd imagined the whole thing. Several days later, however, a story came on the news about a trucker injured in a car accident. In completely disbelief, Julie pulled over and convinced herself she'd imagined the whole thing. Several days later, however, a story came on the news about a